Wala ha? Okay. Be sure? Wala ha? So lahat kayo talagang continuing ha? Yes, except for Hannah, I already know. I already know. Okay? Okay, so that's out of the way. Now, this is what we do. Um, I will not, oh, wait. I will share my screen so that we can see first and foremost if all your folders are already shared properly with my DepEd Makati email. But here's the thing. Ito lang, ha? Paano ba? Sandali. Yeah, okay. Here's the thing. Since continuing learners kayo, that means next year we're gonna have, again, of course, registration. Again, let me remind you, everyone, every year in ALS, we have to register every year. So if you're not completing the school year, next year you're going to continue, you have to register again. Okay? So, hold on. Let me see. Drive. Ay, nako. Naano ako ng Facebook kasi nasa Pampanga ako ngayon. They're confirming my okay, location. Mamaya ka na. Yes. Okay. Sige. Now, if all of you are, so to prepare for next school year, okay, to prepare for next school year, di ba all of you, for now kasi all of you shared your folder with, ayan, with my DepEd Makati email, right? Sino dyan ang hindi pa? Anyway, I'm gonna type it. So, all of you already shared it with this email, depedmakati.ph. Yan. Okay, so yes. So all of you already shared it with that. And this is a business email from DepEd Makati. So just to let you know, they temporarily allowed us to use their business Google email, okay, Google business email, or Google business account, is because nakiusap kami so that everybody can have a more secure place to store their ALS requirements. Pero sa totoo lang, hindi pinapagamit yan sa mga private partners, okay? That's only used by the public schools. Only the public schools. So you should be happy na at least. I didn't share yet, sorry. Okay lang, Mark Ephraim. Okay. It's okay because, okay, don't make this kwento that the completers, completers kasi super, they have to stick to this email. Because next school year, we're going back to Workplace because we now have a free account in Workplace and a free account in Google. We're gonna have our free account in Google. So you will need to share, ngayon pa lang, okay, ngayon pa lang, kindly share it with my myhills.org email, which is this one. So all of you will soon als.org there. Okay? Do not take out the depedmakati.ph share. Leave it there until I tell you to take it out. But start sharing your folders to my myhill-als.org Google business email. Okay, you will all have your myhills.org email also next school year. Once you start registering for next school year, you're gonna have this. So, ibig sabihin, we're gonna be deleting already our depedmakati.ph email, which is the major problem. Di naman problem, but challenge, because before you delete your DepEd Makati Google business email, you will have to download all your work. Okay, you'll have to download it. Kasi after that, you will upload it to your new myhill-als.org Google Business account. Is that clear, guys? Okay. Yun ang ano. Kasi ngayon, wag muna. I will tell you, I'll give you naman 1 month for the transition. So that's around May or June. We will transition around that period. So you're gonna have 1 month to do all that. That's why, that's why don't take it down first. Just leave it there first in DepEd Makati until I tell you to start downloading all your works, and then how to download it properly, and then when to upload it to our own Google Business account na. Okay? Is that clear? Is that clear, guys? Ayan.
Yes, teacher,
Okay.
it's clear.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so for now, I will just check. I will spot check, okay, as usual. Let us see. Wait, let me share first. Okay. Oh, where is my Google? Bakit wala? Okay. Okay, so here is, let us check the learners who are here. Are these people here? Anyone here? Can you raise your hands, Faith? So I can see everyone. Oops. Yeah. And any of these folders, are you here? Curato, Filona, anybody here?
Teacher, I'm here. I'm there.
Who is that? Who is that?
Alfred Nicholas po.
Si Manalo. Eto, Manalo. Ayan, nandito siya. How about Adam? Is he here?
Yes, he's on top of my folder.
There you go. Okay. And pareho ba kayong, ayun, si Adam and, okay, sige. Who wants to go first? Any? I'm gonna open this.
Me, I'll go first.
You, Alfred Nicolas first. Nico first. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, sige. So Nico, I can see here that I'm doing my work while listening. Okay, good. Sige. Okay, so I will see. The first thing I do once I get into your... Teka, bakit ba? Di ba junior ka na, Nico? So wala na yung EL mo, ha?
Yes, I forgot to change that.
Okay, so change this to JH na, ha? Kasi dumiretso na kayo ng ano. Okay. So the first thing I do when I get in is check your checklist. But have you started already sa modules ng junior high? Not yet. Nico, have you started already? Not ito. Oh, what are these? This is elementary checklist. Because the first thing I do is to check your checklist. Okay, this is the one for junior high. So have you started already with your modules? Not yet. Ayan. Ano yan? Naka 00 pa. Nilagyan na ng format. Okay. Naglagay ng format. Oo, pero wala pa yung mga scores. Okay. Okay, the case kasi nila, Nico, is they were working on elementary, but since you were with elementary for so many years, the LIS system did not accept them already for elementary because they're past 12 years old, and they only accepted them in junior high. That's why from elementary, diretso na kayo ng junior high. This was your elementary, correct? Nico? Are your
yes, teacher.
Yeah, your elementary modules, are they still here?
Yes, teacher. They are still there.
Okay, and your I mean your answer sheets. Okay, how about your checklist? Ay, modules yun eh. Yikes, modules yung ginawa niya. Let's go back. These are the modules. So, submitted answer sheets. Ayun, nandito. Okay, so... Okay, so see, this is my problem. I need to see your checklist here already. Kindly, kasi dito, yung checklist dito wala pang laman. So make sure that, sayang din kasi you also can, didn't you log your elementary answer sheets? The scores of your elementary modules in your checklist? Did you log it? No. Nico, I can't hear you. Yeah, I can't
Yes.
hear you.
Yes, I
Oo.
did, teacher. I have been updating them.
Is it this one? Because I just opened it and it's not. Wait, let me
That's the top.
transfer it.
That's the top.
This one, di ba? Oh, yan. Oh, here. Okay, kasi ito, ayan. So yung mga elementary dyan or junior high, ito, sila Nico and Adam kasi have been working on their elementary. So this is what they worked on. See? So, Nico, di pwede yan. Hindi pwedeng mas lower yung post kesa sa free,
Yes.
Oo. Is that your background, Nico? The one making pukpok?
I
The
think.
one banging? Yeah, okay, sige, never mind.
Sorry.
Okay, so as you can see here, kaya naka-red siya, no? Okay, so this can't happen in junior high, Nico. Ideally,
Miss Eliza,
yes, who's
what's
this,
this
please?
po? It's Julia po.
Okay, Julia, yes. Go ahead, ask Julia.
What's the meeting po for?
Hold on. The meeting is so that I can check everyone's work one by one. You will actually be sharing it. Me, I'm just checking it
Miss
now.
Eliza, I don't think I can share po kasi I'm outside right now po.
Okay. It's okay. I'll be the one na lang to look. I'll look into your folder. Okay? So, one by one lang to. So, everybody look. So, okay. So, ito yung... Okay. Wait. And then your portfolio. If you're... Who's in a hurry? Because I can go to your folder right away. I can
Ako
do
po,
you...
Miss
Julia.
Eliza, because I have
Who's
work,
this?
po.
What are you doing
I have
now?
an OJT on, by 4:30 po.
Okay. Wait, is that OJT? Are you going to use that internship with ALS?
Yes po.
Oh, how come you're not telling me?
I should have told you, yes. I forgot to message you po eh.
Yeah, because we have a formal acceptance letter for that. You cannot start without, if you're going to use that for ALS, you have to go through the process. You cannot just start anytime because there is a letter and then a letter of inquiry, a letter of acceptance, and then there's an evaluation form that the employer needs to fill up. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yes po, Miss
'Cause-
Eliza. I'm going to do this again for summer po eh. So, I'll just ask
Oh.
my parents to sign it because they're my employers right now.
Yes, doesn't matter who your employers are, but you have to, the process is you have to notify me so that I can give you the letter and the required, we have a time card that you need to fill up. Okay?
Yes po.
Okay, sige. So kindly email or message me separately about the OJT so you can use this in your ALS portfolio, ha? Okay,
Okay
Julia?
po.
Oh,
Yes
sige. Oh, sige. We have a debate class at 5. Okay, wow, busy ang mga ALS learners na to. Okay, so I can see your ano here. Okay, good. Sige, let me see Julia's. Ay, ba't ako nag-stop share? How? Sandali. Oh, let me see lang your folder, Julia. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. Here, okay. Ito nga pala sa'yo. Yan. Okay, so yeah, what is this? Answer sheet shouldn't be here, Julia. This should be
It's not
inside.
yet done po.
So if it's temporary, you're
It's not
just
yet done po.
putting it here. Okay, so
Yes po.
let me check your. Okay, where do you house your checklist? Portfolio forms. There you go. Let me see your checklist. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to fill out my checklist. I'm sorry.
Okay, guys, this is so important, okay, because this is also the first thing that they look at. Every time you finish kindly make it a habit, every time you finish a module, please log it right away. You know why? You know why the checklist is so important? Because in assessment form 2, you will need the input there in the checklist. You will need them. Okay? So
Yes po.
please do that. Everyone, kindly do that. Okay? Sige, so RPL 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me see your RPL 4. This is, dapat lahat kayo tapos na sa RPL form number 4. That's the very first thing that you should, okay. Ayun, hindi pa. Okay, so at least nasagot mo na pero wala ka pang hin-highlight, ano? Wala ka pang
I haven't
hin-highlight.
finished it kasi po eh.
Okay. O, sige. I'm gonna give, don't worry, because for next school year, I'll be giving another schedule of activities and deadlines again so that everyone is aligned. Okay, but at
Okay
least
po.
you already started checking. Okay. Next, sino? Sige, you're good to go na, ano, Julia, if you need to leave,
Okay,
ha?
thank you po, Miss Eliza.
Okay, bye-bye. Sino yung sabi? Maki, Mika and Maki have a debate. Okay. Let me see. Asan kayo dito? Mika, Maki. Wala pa ata kayo dito. Hindi ko pa ata kayo nalalagay. Shared with me. Leslie, Makapas. Yikes, Rubia na to. There you are. Okay, ito yung original ni Maki. Si Maki, si Mika ang kailangan importante. Mas, okay, this is Mika's. Let's see the checklist of Mika. Okay, there you are. It's well documented. So guys, do you see now how helpful it is? It gives us a bird's eye view of the modules you have been finishing. Okay, again, for the newcomers, you of course do 80% of LS1 Filipino, 80% of LS1 English, 80% of LS2 only in English. Kung gusto niyo ng English, okay dan. If you want the Filipino translation, okay then. Okay. Okay, and then 80% of LS3 in math. Okay, also in English, by the way. Now, LS4, career and entrep, ideally, it should be you should work on the Filipino modules, 80% here. Pero kung nahihirapan kayo sa Filipino, pumapayag naman kami na 50-50 ang gawin nyo. Yung kalahati, English, yung kalahati, Filipino. I hope you understood what I just said. So again, 80% in LS5 should also be in Filipino, but of course, if you're having a difficult time, 50% of that 80% can be in English, the others can be in Filipino. Of course, you have to do all LS6 English, okay? Those in red means they are not available. Okay, so marami pang time. Kunyari, marami pang time. Huwag magra-rush, please, guys. Don't wait for the last minute. Okay, you're good to go. Let me see. Yeah.
We're not yet done with it pa po, but we're going to do one every day.
Okay, sige. All you need is 2-3 hours a day. No, really, if you have 2 years to go, all you need is 2-3 hours a day. That's what I estimate. Okay, let me see. RPL4, Mika is done with RPL4. Okay. Okay, there. Okay, properly highlighted. Let's wait for this to load. Loading, loading, loading. Nada, nada, nada. Okay. Nahirapan mag-load ata. Okay, it's highlighted, the ones that you want to. Okay, good. Now, as we agreed for next school year, okay. Okay, wala pang signature and ano, no? Okay. And no labels yet here. It's okay. We're gonna have to. Okay, so that was Mika's. Okay, Maki, next time ka na. I just wanted to make sure your sister knows also what to do. Now, as we agreed, teacher, may I see sample of her answer sheet? Okay, Kian, thank you. Sorry, I'm sorry I don't have a lot of things in my folder. It's okay, Faith. We will put them there little by little. But let me remind you this. We already proposed to DepEd Makati, since they know that we're using ALS in place of formal school, we are using ALS, right? So they agreed that we cannot just work on the minimum 5 learning goals, okay, and just 5 modules. So I told them that we always ask the learners to aim for 80% of all the modules. But for the learning goals, it has to be 5 per year. So if you registered with us, let's say you registered with us 2021, but you will be completing, but let's say you're 14 years old, so 2021 yon. 2022, 15. 2023, 16. Doon pa lang kayo makakapag-complete sa school year 2023. That means that's 5 learning goals each year from the RPL4. So that's 15. Okay, that was already the agreement. Kasi nga naman, para tayo naglolokohan 3 years kayong nag-AALS sa MyHill, tapos 5 lang yung learning goals that you want to achieve, diba? So, yon. But anyway, for those of you who have gone through the RPL4, you can see naman, they're very practical learning goals, and you can even achieve them using your non-formal and informal learning experiences outside of ALS. Okay? So, pero klaro na tayo doon ha, everyone. It has to be, since you're continuing learners, it's 5 per year. So that we can do tabula rasa, meaning start from scratch, okay? I will consider you as registered for 2021. Okay, so if you will complete next year, 2022, that means next school year. So that means 10 learning goals ang kailangan yung i-highlight sa RPL4. Is that clear? Assessment form. The learning goals, yes, Kiara, is found in RPL4. Okay, punta tayo dito. Punta tayo dito. Teka, isa-isa lang muna, no? Sasagutin muna natin. Mamaya na yung answer sheet. Okay, I will first go through the portfolio forms. Oh, please listen, ha? When you start with us, okay, ito yung folder na nakashare sa inyo. Please make sure. Wait lang. Yan o, MHALS modules. Yan nakashare sa lahat ng mga registered sa MyHill. Kaya pag hindi nakashare to sa inyo, notify Teacher Liza. Okay? So, in there, you'll see all these folders. Basic LM, Junior High, mga documents from MyHill, gawa ng MyHill, and other ALS documents. Nandito yung portfolio forms. So the very first thing the very first portfolio form you have to worry yourself about is, of course, don't go to the old, you go to the new. Okay, the very first portfolio form you have to worry about is what? RPL4. Okay, RPL form 4. Of course, you choose the one that is corresponding to your level. Okay, so if you're advanced elementary, lower elementary, junior high school, or basic literacy. Okay, so if you're junior high, this is what you worry yourself about. Now, this is a PDF, so it's not fillable. A volunteer parent converted it all to doc format. So it's also here. And they're in doc format. See? Okay, so this is where you can see the learning goals. Okay, this is where you will choose the learning goals. Okay, so let's open. Okay, listen ha. So this is the very first thing. Learners, ito, lahat kayo dapat before we start school year of next year, since continuing kayo okay? Since continuing kayo. Before we start school year of next year, dapat tapos na itong RPL 4 and assessment form 1. Okay, so we'll talk about assessment form 1 later. So the RPL form number 4 is this. Okay, so you just check. You will just put a check mark as to which learning goal or competency. Ang tawag dyan, iba kasi learning goal. Yung iba, learning competencies. Okay, learning skills. Ito yan. So which learning skill or learning competency do you want to B or C? Ang A kasi, pag chinek nyo yan, ibig sabihin, you can do this well na. B is, you can do this, but you want to learn more. C is, I want to learn this. D is, I want to learn, but not now. So, yung hina-highlight natin, meaning those that you will put in B and C, are the ones you want to learn more. So, that is what you will highlight in assessment form 2. And yun yung naka-highlight. Yun yung pipiliin nyo, ilan 5 na, hindi na nga 5 kasi 2 years kayo, 10 dapat. You will choose here which are the 10 learning competencies that you want to learn. You will put a check either in B or in C. Okay, the rest, it's either you already know it or you will put a check here, D, that you don't want to learn it for now. Okay, but yung i-highlight sa assessment form 1 are the 10 learning goals that you will choose per learning strand. So that was LS1. You just keep scrolling. This is such a long list. Keep scrolling. This is LS2, LS1 also, but Filipino. LS3, 4, 5, and 6. Tuloy-tuloy yan. Okay, question about RPL4. Everyone, natatawa si Reese. Question about this. Kiara, did you understand? Eliza, wait, let's address Kiara. Yes, Reese. But first, Kiara, did you understand where to get the learning goals? Okay. Oh, Reese, yes, you have a question? Nah. Wala. Okay, I can't hear you. Wala pa. Okay. Now, so, ngayon pa lang dapat alam niyo na maglagay ng ano dito, ng check mark dito. Okay, madali lang yan dito. But don't worry, alam mo nililipat ko. We're already converting this to Excel sheet little by little. Oh my God. Okay, so this one, insert, aray. Asan na ba yun? Asan na yung symbol? Ayan, special characters. There, oh. If you draw a check mark, ganyan lang, lalabas lahat yung mga type na check mark na gusto. Ayan, pag na-insert mo na siya, ayun na siya, oh. Okay, special characters. If you want to, what's this, format it, you want it center, ayan, center siya, you want it bigger, bahala na kayo, you want it bigger, okay, make it bigger. Okay, so, and then this one, you can already copy paste, diba? You can copy paste. So I want, this one is, I want to be etc. Ako usually if I want everything, if I want everything centered, then I choose centered. Select, press shift lang, center. Okay, so that's how you insert these things. Okay, so I need to delete because this is a template. Okay, so that's how you insert. And then this one, yes, you will have to write here your names, no? But anyway, I think Teacher Liza will be able to finish the forms in Excel sheet. And when I mean not Excel, Google spreadsheet. So once it's finished and it's done, it's gonna be easier for you to input. Okay, so but you can already start with this with the doc format so that you can just copy paste na lang when we have the Excel sheet format. So this is okay. So again, choose which ones you want here. 10 per learning strand. Per learning strand. So for now, if you want to highlight, just highlight. Maybe i-bold nyo lang or lagyan nyo ng color. I don't know, highlight it with the color. But choose 10. Okay, because you're technically, I will be reporting that you are with us for 2 years. Okay? Okay. Questions? Question? Yes, EL has too many pages. I knew. That's why Mark Ephraim, I'm doing the Excel sheet because in one workbook, you're just gonna see the sheets LS1, LS2. Diba? No, it's easier that way. Okay. 77 pages. Yes, I know. But okay, so now the thing is, why is this very important? Because when you choose the 10, at least you are focused on showcasing the 10 learning competencies that you chose. Diba? While you're doing all your modules, the 80% of modules, dun sa portfolio, you're focused only on the learning competencies you want to showcase. See, so that's the important part. Now, paano mo ito yon. Okay, assessment form 1, ito yon. Yan. So, the same here. Anong gagawin? Ito, mag-sample tayo. Ito yung form, Yan yung form. I'll just show you na lang yung mga ginawa. Iba para... Mukhang I need to upgrade na my speed in the province. Ay, mali. Completers ko lang. Ay, hindi. Sige, ito na lang mga learners natin. Ito. Ito, para naman mapagmalaki natin yung completers natin for 2021. Okay, so let's check. Sino ba dito masipag? Sinong masipag? Ito, may checklist siya. Ito, sige, ito na lang si Trisha. Assessment form 1. Let me open both. Ito, see? Hindi ito masipag. Hindi siya masipag. Wait. Let's see another. Sino ba yun? Ito. Si Russell. Okay. Si Russell. Ayan. Okay, so Russell's here is his assessment form 1. And then this is his RPL 4. Okay? So, tingnan natin so that you can see a sample. So, okay, there. So here, see, it's properly filled up. As you can see, ayan yung... Okay, so junior high siya. And then, ayan, chinek na niya. Yung mga issue-showcase niya, lahat ng chinek niya nang nasa BNC, but only 5. Sila 5 lang kasi 1 year pa lang to. So, ano yung mga hinighlight niya? Ayan. Yung hinighlight niya is the one that he chose to showcase in assessment form 1. Okay, so that's 1. Under LS1, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so 5 yung pinili niya. 5 ang pinili niya because 1 year lang siya with us. So, eto. So, let's say yan. When we go to assessment form 1, what do? See, Tadaan! You see that? Organize information from a material viewed. It's the same. You just copy paste it to assessment form 1. Kuha nyo? Yan ngayon, yung pinili niyang 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yung hinighlight niya, pinili niya, and lahat naka-check siya sa B because you want to still learn about it, thus you want to showcase it. Yan din sila, sunod-sunod, in the correct sequence as it was in RPL4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, don't worry about this muna. Saka ko nasasabihin yan. But at least makopy-paste nyo na dyan sa assessment form 1. Now notice si Ahon, kasi kami mas prefer namin na nasa isang file na lang lahat. So what he did, he just labeled it and separated it as LS1, LS1 English, LS1 Filipino, diba? LS2, ayan yung 5, etc., etc. Okay? So this one is a sample of it's very properly done. Okay? So kaya kung paano yung sequence nung pagkaka-highlight nyo dito, notice na-assign na niya. Okay? Kung paano ang sequence ng pagkaka-highlight nyo dito, ganun din dapat. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe 5. So ang sequence ng pagkaka-highlight dito, ganun din dapat sa assessment form 1. Let's check. Nasasabi na ipapaliwanag. Saan na yung Pilipino niya? Ayan, see? Nasasabi na ipapaliwanag. Nasusuri kung opinion. Tingnan natin, correct. See? Sequence, in sequence. Okay? Clear na about RPL4 and assessment form 1? I don't want to keep repeating myself. Please do it this way so that it's easier. Question. Do we have any questions? Yes, sorry. Don't need to say sorry, guys. Okay. Well, sorry. No. We're all learning here. Okay. So let's just work on. Question. Yes, Nico.
Teacher,
Yes.
what if you only have a few goals that is not 5 yet or 10?
Well, start already choosing. You have until April to decide to choose the 10. You have to choose. Kasi why? Because if you choose the 10 learning goals or competency, that's what you're telling DepEd, that these are the competencies I want to showcase in my portfolio. So while we're working on your modules, etc., we know what learning goals you will focus on. That's why as early as now, dapat tapos na yung RPL4 and naka-copy-paste na siya sa assessment form 1. Is that clear, Nico?
Clear.
Yes, because that's a goal. It's a goal competency. So that si teacher ngayon, all I need to check is assessment form 1 so that I can see where you want to focus. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Teacher, I'm still confused. Kian, about the new template and I need to see some answer sheet. Okay. So we're going, so okay na tayo. But Kian, do you understand the RPL4 and the assessment form 1, Kian? Because that is the most important. Opo, okay. Mika and Maki have questions. Sige. Go. Mika and Maki, thank you for monitoring, Pio. Mika, Maki, please go and ask a question. You can turn on your mic so it's faster. Mika, Maki, nasaan? Teacher, if 10 learning goals, should there also be 10 evidence of learning? Of course. Of course. And as I said, the evidence of learning, it's easy because it can come from your answer sheets. The answer sheets that you work on, it can come from there, or it can come from other learning platforms. Basta it is aligned with the learning goals. It can also come from informal learning experience, meaning outside us. You learn something and it's aligned to the learning goal. You can also use that as evidence. Oh, clear, Mika and Maki? Clear? Yes. Did I answer your question? Okay. Yes. So, I think so. Okay, balik ngayon tayo kay Kian. Matagal na niyang tinatanong ang answer sheet. Okay. So, close ko muna to. Tingnan natin yung template answer sheet. Again, where do you find the template answer sheet? Go to MHALS modules. Yan, okay? Nandito ngayon it's inside MyHill documents because it was created by MyHill. We already have an answer sheet template here, a sample and a template. The template is what you use to start your own. Sorry, you couldn't find the mic. Okay lang. Ay, wait, baby. Oh, wait, sorry. Oh, did you hear that? That's my kitty. I have a new kitty. Okay, sige. So, it's crying. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this home to Pasig. I have a new adoptee food. How dare you? He looks like a rat, actually. Look, looks like a rat. Oh. He's so ugly pa. Okay, so answer sheet template. Chajan! I'm opening the template, not the sample. Okay, here. Now, this template, the ano with the template is it already has the logo of MyHill. See, in the header. So, how do you? This is what you need to change here. How do you go to a header and a footer? That's for any document yan, any word processing software. You just double click. Once you double click, you're already in the header and footer. This is what you need to edit. Ito lang. Iwan nyo dyan, delete. Kung junior high kayo, edi delete nyo ito. Diba? Ayan, delete nyo. Tapos you change your last name, fill up first name, middle name, LRN, start date. Okay? Okay, so, ano to? Template, there's lesson 1 and 2, but in the sample there isn't. Okay. Okay, ang ibig sabihin nun, okay, nako, sorry. Nako, template nga pala to, ginulo ko tuloy, sandali. LEAEJH. Okay. So here, yeah, lesson 1, this is a sample lang, meaning template, meaning pre-test, it has to be in bold like this when you do the pre-test. When you work on lesson, it's just saying here that you label it also with lesson. Okay, yun lang ang sinasabi niyan. If you open the answer sheet sample, ibig sabihin nito, kasi dito may lesson 1, lesson 2, if you will work on the lessons. Here, hindi na nilagay, sample lang kasi. Meaning, the person kasi got a 9/11, which is what? 80%. It's 80% already, the total score. So you don't need to do the lessons inside. So then you work on the post-test, and person also got 80%. Okay? So that's it. Kaya wala siyang lessons sa loob. Kuha mo, Kian? Okay, sige, naintindihan na ni Kian. So let me show you actual samples of mga, for the sake of others, yung mga actual samples ng mga nasagot na answer sheet, no? Sige, tingnan natin uli si ano. Ay, mali. Completers. Ayan, sige, balik tayo kay Russell. Ayan. Okay, submitted answer sheets niya. Ito, according to, tingnan mo yung checklist. Tingnan mo yung checklist ni Russell. At masipag tong batang to eh. Oh, sana lahat kayo, I hope ganyan kayo. Ha? Oo, nakasagot lahat siya. Oh. He really documented everything. See, so it's really for your own good if you do this. Tingnan natin LS4 niya. Ayun, nagtiyaga siya. He did the Filipino. Oh. Nagtiyaga talaga siya to do 80% of the Filipino. Okay, and finished all this. Okay, so he did that. Now let's see yung samples niya. Let's say math. Pero magaling na siya sa math eh. Baka he didn't do all the lessons in math. Okay, business 1, business math 1. Okay, so open a sample. Let's see. Oh, here. So he has the pre-test. And at least binold na niya. Yon, see? Ang maganda dito. Okay, Look at this. He did the pre-test, score niya 0. So what did he do? He had to work on all. See? And then ito yung pinag-usapan namin. Now, when you will do lesson 1, please put the page. It would help the checkers. And then he answered all the lessons. See? He answered them. Kasi 0 siya sa pre-test eh. See? Mali lahat. So that means you don't know the lesson. So he went through the lesson. So when he answered the post-test, ayun, 6/7, which is more than 80%. So he got the lesson right now. You see, now notice, we already told you about this, that if you will i-bold nyo ito, change the heading so that, basta pag change nyo yung heading, lalabas dito yan. Kasi I'll show you, no? Kunyari, i-X ko yan. So nawala, di ba? Ang tawag dito, chapter tags, okay? I want to put this back para nakikita yung chapter tags dyan. So balik natin, gawin natin heading uli. Ay, palitan natin. 1 siya, heading 2. Ayun, babalik siya. Balik ko lang sa heading 1. Ayan na uli siya. So babalik siya dyan. Just keep changing the heading to put back the chapter tags, lalabas yan. But now, do you understand? You see, this is a very good example that he got a 0 in the pretest. So do the whole module so you'll understand. And see, when he did the post-test, he passed. Okay? Kian, do you understand this now? Okay, but, okay, so now let's tihanap tayo ng ano, yung, let's say, baka pinasa na niya, no? Ito, magaling naman ata siya sa area. Ito, see, so, see this one, see, he did the pretest, he passed 9/10. So, diretso na siya sa post-test, which is, I told you, it's in the very end before the answer key. Before the answer key in the module. So, diretso siya sa post-test. Na-perfect niya. Okay? And then, ito, here. This is so important. The others, I will always suggest that you do this. This one, self-assessment. It's like a key takeaway. It's like in a short sentence or two, you write down what you learned. Okay, in that module. That will really come in handy when you start writing this. Because you know why? Ilalagay nyo rin yan dun sa assessment form. It's actually in assessment form number 2. Ilalagay nyo yan. Ika-copy-paste nyo. So kung ako sa inyo, to make the ALS learning experience more valuable, for every module, you just put a 2 or 3 sentence here, 1 or 2, 3 sentences that describes what you really learned from this module. So may notes na kayo, di ba? It will help. I'll do that next time. Yes, you forgot, Adam. Yes. Oh, di ba we talked about this na a key takeaway. Let's call it a key takeaway. It's good to have that. Okay, others put it in the beginning. They put a box here, a text box, and then they write it down there para they can easily see it. No? Okay, questions? Questions? Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yung footer nga pala, palitan nyo yung ano ha, ito palitan nyo rin to ha, i-double click nyo yan and then change the last name here. Okay? Now, why do we want the header and the footer? Kasi pag nawala yan online, nawala yung document, at least we know to whom it belongs. Okay? In case ma-misplace. Okay, questions? Any more questions? We have to put all the question pages in the chapter tag. Not the question pages, but pre-test and post-test. If you're gonna do the activities inside, lagay nyo yung ginawa nyo. I-chapter tag nyo yung each activity. Okay, chapter tag nyo. Did you understand that? Ano, Pio? Pio, alam mo na yan Alam mo na yan. Ginawa mo na yan. Ito, pre-test, post-test uli siya Napasa niya You see, guys, actually, ang dali ng ng ASA kasi mapasa mo yung pre-test, post-test, you don't need to go to the whole module Diba? Yun ang Let's see here kung he worked on the modules. This one looks like he did. See? Look at this. He failed on the pre-test. less than 80%. So he's honest, no? He went through the module. So eto. So this is an activity eh. Pag ginanya niya, ibig sabihin, that's an activity in your module in page 15. So he did it here, okay? Activity in the module, lesson 3, naka-label in page 32, that's the activity. Lahat ng let's try this, that's activity. And then he did there. This is before. Let's see what you've learned. This is before the post-test, and then this is the post-test. Pumasa siya. Okay? And then meron siyang self-assessment. Okay? Okay? Question. Is this a question? Somebody raising their hand? Sorry. Kiara, yes, you have a question there.
So it's final po that kahit I did the pre-test of 80%, we still have to do the post-test? Because
Of course, always. You always have to do pre-test and post-test 80%. Because, kailangan pareho sa pre-test and sa post-test, pasado pareho. Now, why? Because that shows that you consistently know the module, the topic in the module. See, kasi as you saw kanina, 'di ba, yung iba pumasa nga sa pre-test. Pagdating sa post-test, bagsak. That means there are still topics in the modules that you don't understand. Okay? So pag nangyari 'yon, na you had 80% in the pre-test and then when you went straight to the post-test, you only got 50%. What you do, you don't need to do the whole module. You go to the lessons, the topics where you got errors. Okay, and then do the activities there. Study them, do the activities, include them in your answer sheet, and then retake the post-test to make sure that you get 80%. Okay?
yes po, thank you.
Okay, thank you too, Kiara. I hope clear. Any more questions? Wala na. Okay, so I'll just like to make it clear with this batch, na magko-complete for this batch who will complete next school year 22 and 23. You have to have 10 learning competencies highlighted and copy pasted in your assessment form 1. Is that clear? Okay. Sige. So by April, I should check that those 2 forms are already good. Okay, are already filled up. Just up to the copy pasting in assessment form 1. I'm not even asking you to do anything else. Just that. Okay. Okay. Any more questions? Anybody wants to show their work and ask if anyone here wants to showcase their work? No, not yet. Okay, if any of the junior high learners here want to have already an OJT or want to get into an internship, you can also start doing that. Okay, you can already start doing that. Okay. Yeah, but you have to inform me because we have a process for the internship. Okay, there should be first a letter of notice, and then letter of acceptance, and then agreement, etc., etc. There's a whole process for it to make it a formal internship. Okay, hindi pwedeng it can be, your parents can be your employer, but we have to make it official and formal. Okay? Sige. Question dito, ano to? Will this be the same? Yes. Every Thursday, yes. Every Thursday, this is what we're gonna do. I'm sorry, but we cannot have lessons, okay? Because the volunteer parents are not yet ready. But next school year, we will already start with parent-teacher volunteers. Okay, we will be, they will be teaching different topics from your RPL 4 so that whatever activity you do there, you can use it for your portfolio. Okay, so every Thursday, I will be here, this will be up. Why? Because it's also for you to consult with me. Okay, para we don't do it any other. If you want to do consultation, if you want to ask anything, if you want to show me to make sure that you're doing it right, then you attend this Zoom checkpoint. Okay, kasi ang ayoko kasi every time last year na mag-graduate na, biglang I find out ang dami pang kulang. Okay, and don't worry, I will call your attention if during my checking, okay, I check your folders every now and then. If during my checking I notice that you're kind of way behind, I will be calling your attention. Okay. Teacher Liza, did I do something wrong in my screen? I don't know why, Ephraim. I don't know why. What did you do? What screen? Your screen? I don't know. Nag-share ka ba? What's he talking about? Okay. Anyway, si Mami nandito pa ba? Mami Mia, especially Mami Mia, you're still new here. Do you have a question?
I'm still like processing po, teacher, yung mga...
Is Kirsten here? Is Kirsten here?
Actually, may class po kasi siyang in attendance, so
I see. Okay.
naka-skate po na lang.
Sige, don't worry. Anyway, how old is Kirsten, by the way?
She's 15 na, teacher. So
When
I'm
is she
wondering,
turning 16?
this April.
Okay. Pero hindi kaya, ha?
Oo nga
Kasi
po.
since start nyo lang, next year na
Opo.
kayo marami-raming gagawin eh. So, that means kung next year kayo magko-complete, you still do the 10. But don't worry, that's why we're still gonna have this every Thursday. So that you can come in anytime. If you have questions, we can discuss it. Now,
Okay.
those of you who are so good at it already, okay, you can do it on your own. As long as when teacher checks your work, we have to make sure it's good to go. Okay? O sige, ask teacher to allow you to share. Why? You wanna share, Pio? Sorry, Sige. Pio, you're gonna share? O, yan. Ha? Si Mark? Ang gulo, Who's gonna share their work? Si Mark po. Me. Okay. So, si Mark. Ephraim. Okay, go. Ayan na, nakashare na. Sige. So, let's see the work of Mark. Share ka na, Mark? Because I'm missing what? What are you missing? Something is missing. Okay. Let's see what's missing. Okay. Wow, talagang color green. Ganda naman. Okay, what's missing? Okay, in pretest you got only 1. So that means you really have to. Why is it 1/15? There are only 6 items there. So it's 1/6, right? Mark, it should be 1/6 because there are only 6 items here on the score. Oh, so there are up to 15? Are you saying? Anyway, complete this. It should be okay. So, Mark, is your mic on? No.
I think I forgot po to add the others po. Kasi meron po siya.
Okay, so you add the others kasi kung 1/15. And then okay, so you went through the lessons, am I right? You went to lesson 1. Okay. So you should be able to type kasi if you went through the lessons, that means you did the activities in the module, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now in the activities in the module, there are 2 ways. Others kasi answer on the module itself, meaning they write on the module and then they take photos of it and then they insert it here in the answer sheet. Others type directly onto the digital answer sheet. So it's up to you. How did you answer ba your modules?
Nag-write
This,
lang po ako dito. Nag-write lang ako. Sining text po yung parang ganito.
dito. So binabasa mo yung PDF file and then so dito mo i-type yung mga answers mo dun sa lesson. Dun sa activities o dapat naka-type diyan kung ano yung mga lesson na yon. I mean, anong activities yung ginawa mo. Dapat naka-type diyan. Okay?
Okay po.
Okay. Yun lang activities. Yung mga let's try this, di ba? Mga let's see what you've learned. Yun yung mga activities eh. Yun lang ang ano. Subukan natin to. Sa Tagalog ata, subukan natin to. Okay? So anyway, totoo ba ito? Yung post-test mo, 37.
Opo.
Ha? Na-perfect
Opo.
mo? Ayan, ito, na-discover. Oh, bakit 37? Ang dami naman yan, 37. Ilang items yan? It's 1 point lang per item, ah. Can I see? Can you scroll down? Can you scroll down?
Yung score niya, yung 37 yan po.
Yeah, can you scroll down on your page? Because I want to see the very end of the answer sheet. Can you scroll down? Mark, it's putol eh. It's up to 8 lang, oh. Can you please scroll down? Hello, Mark, can you hear me? The screen is hanging. Okay, so the screen is hanging. Okay, so but can you please check, because if the post test has only 8 items, then you should put here 8/8. Okay? Ayan, nawala na siya. Did he just nandiyan pa ba siya si Mark? Wala na siya. Okay. So kindly take note, it's just he got disconnected. Hirap talaga ng internet. Ano? How I wish our next president will really give us major 5G in the whole Philippines. Okay, so that's what you do, guys. Make sure. Anyway, so any more questions? Matatagal na kayo eh. I see kayo naman, you've been here. Wala na namang newcomer here except for Makam and Kirsten. Where's Kirsten? I can't see Kirsten. Where are you? Can you raise your hand?
Wala po siya, teach. Mami lang niya.
Mamaya. Okay. So anyway, this is recorded. So explain mo na lang sa
Yes
kanya.
po. Thank you.
Star. Kamusta ka na, Star?
Okay naman po.
Junior high. O sige. Yung ano mo ha, yung laman ng folder mo, Star ha. Dagdagan na natin ha. Okay. So by the way, okay, this is the last time I'm gonna say if you don't upload things, if you don't upload work in your submissions folder, I will never know where you are at. That is my only way of knowing what you're doing. Okay? And it's also good because I will know if you are doing it right or wrong. Para early on, we can already correct it. Okay? Let's be clear about that. Sige. So, that's it so far. No questions? No questions? Basta from now until May, every Thursday we have this. Okay, so if you want to inquire, if wala, this is just gonna be here once a week, always here. Okay, for you guys. Okay, that joke. Applause. Hi, I'm back. Okay, sige. So thank you very much, guys. No more questions. I hope everybody is in the Discord channel where you can do whatever you want. No, as long as it's legal and respectful. Okay, so Teacher Liza drops by there once in a while just to see what you are into or what's happening. Okay, so far I'm back. Yes, Mark, you're back. Na-disconnect ka. We were just saying na kindly check the total scores there in your pre-test and post-test, Mark. If it's only 8 items, it should be 8/8. Okay? Because ang laki ng 37 for a post test. It never happens. Usually it's 20 points and below. Okay. Yes, we will all go na, Mika and Maki. Okay, thank you very much, guys. So,
Ano po siya
bye-bye.
37.
Uh,
37 po siya kasi 37
oh,
answer ko. Yung iba
30
lang po siya like 1 tapos A, B. Like ano yung ito.
basta 1 point per item. It's just 1 point. So if there are 8 items or 10 items, 10 points lang siya or 8 points. Okay?
Sige po.
Oh, sige. Okay, bye-bye guys. Sige, I'll check it. Don't worry, Mark. We'll check it in the future. Okay. Take care. Don't do anything foolish. Bye-bye.